And yeah, hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I know I am a little bit sore from the gym, but doing good, doing good. Jay, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
Excellent. Just getting my tea really quick. Tea
Okay.
time today.
Tea time.
Tea time
Gotta have it.
today. Yes,
Gotta have it.
you know me. I'm balanced. I switch off. Can't do coffee every day.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh shit. There we go. Oops.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, so in case you guys missed it, we did go live for you at the gym last night. It was our chest day. It was we did pretty good, man. We had a hard one. Even though it was not our hard week, we still went hard for you guys. So definitely even replay game if you want. If you check out the videos, that we post, then you can just hit. You can type us
Yep.
any comments you have, and we'll always reply to you guys. So thank you for that. And yeah, everything besides that we can get into. We are your Average Day Joes. We are your favorite podcast on air where we give you live, raw, uncut, breaking sports and news. We're going to give you trending news, and also we're going to give you some crypto news amongst horoscopes, conspiracies, and so much more. So stick with us. Let's get into the show. Let's start off with some sports. Jay, MLB, what's going down, bro?
Let's see. Let's see. MLB. So we have no current games. All right. So the Padres, they beat the Pirates 8-2. Guardians, they beat the Royals 10-2. Red Sox, they beat the Brewers 5-0. Orioles, they beat the White Sox 5-3. Rangers, they beat the Mariners 3-0. Blue Jays, they beat the Dodgers 4-3. The Rockies beat the Astros 9-1. The Giants, they beat the Phillies 5-0. Cardinals beat the Nationals 6-1. Braves, they beat the Angels 8-2. The D-backs, they beat the Mets 7-2. The Cubs, they beat the Rays 6-2. The Marlins, they beat the Reds 7-4. The Yankees, they lost to the A's 3-2. And the Twins, they beat the Tigers 8-6. Nice.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Anything trending in baseball?
No, nothing today.
QQ.
Nothing today.
So let's move on and get into that NBA action.
Let's see what's going on. NBA. Let's see. We got 3 current games. This is all proceeding now. Remember, playoffs start soon.
Yeah.
So the Spurs, they're up on the Blazers, 102-90. About 6 minutes left in the fourth, and that's on ESPN. The Thunder whooping up the Clippers, 81-64. Still got 7 minutes left in the third. The Suns are up 78-73 on the Mavs, and there's about 3 minutes left in the third.
Mm-hmm.
The Cavs, they beat the Hawks, 122-116. The Magic, they beat the Wolves, 132-120. Pistons whooped up the Bucks, 137-111. And the Nuggets beat the Grizzlies, 136-119. Let's see the seeding. All right, so okay. So yeah. Okay, I see what it looks like now, the seeding. All right. Looks like the East is pretty locked in for seeding.
Okay, what is it?
Detroit 1, Boston 2, the Knicks 3rd, and the Cavs 4th. And then you got the Hawks 5th, and then Raptors 6th. So that's the top 6 in the East.
Okay.
And it doesn't look like it's going to change. The 5 and 6 might change. Hawks and Raptors are only a half game apart. So that might change, but for the most part, they're pretty locked in. The West, you got OKC number 1. I don't think the Spurs will catch them. They'll be 2. Denver looks like they're going to be locked in at 3. The Lakers and the Rockets, they're tied for 4 and 5. So I'm thinking the Rockets are going to take the 4th because obviously Reeves and Doncic are out.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the Lakers will probably be the 5th because Minnesota is like a few games behind them.
Yeah.
So I think Minnesota just wants to. They're settled in the 6th spot. I think they want to be the 6th spot.
Right.
So that's the top 6 in the West. That's what it looks like. So it looks like the Lakers, no matter what, will be 4 or 5,
Okay.
depending on the Rockets.
Okay.
And that's most likely who they will play in the first round with KD.
Got you.
So yeah, it'll be a good matchup. I think
Definitely.
it'll be cool to see.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure, it'll be a good matchup. So yeah, that's looks like the playoffs. Yeah, we're literally there's only a couple games left. So yeah, that's it, bro.
Cool. Cool. Anything else trending in NBA, like player wise, or no?
Let's see. No, nothing. Playoffs will be starting, like I said, in literally less than a week. So yeah, and remember the playoffs is always the play-in tournament. So
Yeah. Right.
start off with the play-in tournaments, usually 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I didn't announce those yet.
Oh, okay.
That's what they'll play first, and then depending on who becomes, the 7th and 8th seed, that'll take on 1 and 2. So
Gotcha.
Yep. That's cool. Yeah. All right. Now I get to see,
Yeah. So I know we talked about this before, but yeah, there's no way. I mean, Lakers are garbage, bro. They're garbage this year.
Who?
The Lakers, without those players, we're garbage, bro. Without Austin
Well,
Reeves and
Luka. I know,
We're
but they may come back. You never know. They might. They may come back.
we're gonna fall so fast in these rankings, bro. That is not even funny.
Yeah, but like I said, the good thing is that you can only fall to the 5th seed. That's not that bad. It just means you'll be playing the Rockets. The Rockets aren't. I don't think the Rockets are great. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong. They're a good team, but it'll be a good match. I think it'll be a good matchup. Lakers Rockets. I think that'll be a good matchup.
Right.
It's better than playing Denver. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So
That's gonna be tough.
It'll be cool. You'll have old man Braun against slightly older KD. What's wrong with that? I think that's cool. I think that's a cool little matchup, man. Braun against KD.
It's all done on purpose, bro. They're playing the 2 old guys against each other.
Could be.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be. And then you got Steph in the play-in tournament because he should be. I think he's back now. Steph is back, so the Warriors are in the play-in tournament for sure. And if they could get the 7 or 8 seed, they'll be taking on San Antonio or OKC, which will be a first round. They'll be knocked out of the first round.
Yeah.
They can't beat either. They can't beat either of those teams. It'll be cool to see Steph in the playoffs, though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's hot. Very hot. So yeah, I think that'll be cool. I like Lakers Rockets as a good first round matchup. It's very entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in the East, we'll see who the Celtics play or Detroit. We'll see who they play. The 7th, because Magic, Sixers, Hornets, or Heat. That's the 7 to 10. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. That's the play-in tournament over there. Not worried about any of those teams, so it's okay.
Definitely. Yeah, man. It is what it is. But
yes.
But yeah, no, I definitely think that everything. Like I said, I think the Lakers are going to the trash hole, and I think they're probably going to lose that first game in the playoffs because they don't have any supporting cast. Bronny's not going to pick it up.
Well, I'll tell you this: if somehow, I don't think Doncic will be playing, but so if Doncic doesn't play in the first round, yeah, you will be knocked out.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even a. You'll be knocked out of the first round.
I wish they were resting him, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that they're because did he say that he's out for the season?
You're hoping it's fake,
huh?
Well, no, they said you're hoping it's fake.
Yeah.
No, so he just when it happened, they said okay, he'll be shut down the rest of the season till the playoffs to see if he's okay to go in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see.
We shall see.
We will. He's like I said, he flew back. Where did he fly? Somewhere in Europe. I don't know where he flew to.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he flew to. He flew somewhere in Europe to get his hamstring looked at.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me why he doesn't trust the LA doctors, but he flew somewhere in Europe. So I
Right.
don't know.
Right.
Kind of weird, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he's ready to go. You know, the good thing is that they have the play-in tournament,
Uh-huh.
so they don't. That takes at least a few days.
No, for sure.
That gives him another week. You know.
Exactly.
Oh, so yeah, we'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
No matter what, though, that's who they're going to be playing anyway in the first round, 4
Yeah.
and 5.
Right.
So
Right.
they know who they're going to be playing, which is good.
Yeah. Exactly. So they can prepare somewhat, I guess. I mean, just damn,
Exactly.
he's gonna.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
It'll be a good matchup. I think it'll be a good matchup, like I said. And Houston's got the young legs. You know, the only guy that's really older on there is KD.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. It should be very interesting. You know.
I think LeBron's gonna need like a freaking ghost drink before his games in the playoffs.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
gonna
sure he
need
will.
that energy.
Well, it's one of his one of his last seasons, dude. You know what I mean? So, you know, so the Rockets are a big team. I'll give you that. They're big, like big guys. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
you know, between Sengun down there, Steven Adams, Clint Capella, those guys are all big. So they got a big front line down there, man. You know.
Right.
So yeah, they did that on purpose because they got a lot of young kids, and then they got the big front line, and then they got the OG that can close out games, KD. They got. I see how they constructed their team for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cool. Let's move on then and get into NHL.
Yes, let's see NHL. This is Wednesday, so it's not gonna be a lot. Let's see. One current game. The Oilers are beating the Sharks 5-2. Still got the whole third period. The Sabres, they beat the Rangers 5-3. And the Capitals beat the Maple Leafs 4-0. Ow. That's it.
That's it.
Told you, man. NHL's Tuesday, Thursday. Thursday's NHL.
Anything trending?
We did have Premier League.
Oh, we did. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know we had Premier League. That was trending today. Why? Because Paris Saint-Germain beat Liverpool 2-0.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Easy one to call.
Anything trending from that game?
Yes. No. Just what? Oh, they were talking about the coach of Liverpool maybe getting fired.
No way.
So my homegirl will be very happy.
Yeah. Just gonna do them like that, huh?
I mean, you win a championship and then you probably won't even make the top 4 or the playoffs, or I don't know how it works. So it's pretty bad. It's not a good showing.
Right.
Not a good showing. You know what I mean? So teams want winners, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Teams want winners. Yeah, you won last year, but it doesn't mean you could falter the next year, you know?
Right.
Being that they were champions last year, you'd think they would have at least been top 4 this year.
Yeah.
You know, like they've lost a lot of games that, like, according to her, they shouldn't have lost. So.
Right. Right.
But they had that whole drama with their one player who he was being sat. He didn't really want to play there. So they had a lot of drama in-house. So, and that player is going to be gone after the season. He said he's leaving. So a lot of extra stuff going on there. So when you have that type of stuff in a locker room, it's never helpful.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to work it out, but damn, I'm sure the coach is now hella nervous too. You know what I mean? So he's gonna have to perform from here on out, 100%.
He should be.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean his season's over. They're over. I don't even think the players want to play for him. That's what I mean. I think it's been over for a while now. For a while.
Right.
you know. So yeah, so they just need a, you know, I would regroup, new coach, new start, brand new year next year. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ow.
Cool. I think what we should do, Jay, if you can, because this doesn't happen every like all the time, but I think we got like a week of the Masters happening. Do you want to just maybe pull it up, see if you can tell us anything about it?
I need to 1 second because I can't don't know anything that you just said. So hold on 1 second. Need to move over. Yeah, I can't hear anything. Hold on 1 second. Put it over here. Let me see. It's weird. I
There you
hear a
go.
word.
Looks like everything just kind of got better right there.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything you had said, dude. Like I don't know. That's weird too, because it's fine. Like it's normal outside. It's not anything going down. So
Yeah.
I just moved my phone.
Okay. I was just saying we do have for like the 1 week right now the Masters. Is there anything you can tell us about it? Like pull it up at all or
The Masters, like
no?
golf?
Golf. Yeah, golf. It's like a week. I know it's pretty big. It's a pretty big deal, bro. I know a lot of people that watch it now that I'm at my work.
It says it hasn't. It says it starts Thursday to Sunday.
Oh, okay. So so they're probably doing some like I don't know golf, but they're probably doing some like preliminary stuff right now with that Masters because it started like this week. But I know that it's weird how they do it. I think the actual like the championship stuff is on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday to Sunday. That's what it says, right?
Yeah. Right.
I don't like when I hit PGA Tour, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just golf, or which one?
Yeah, I probably just golf. I don't know. We never tried it before. You know what I mean?
So. I mean, it just says the players are getting they're preparing for the Masters. That's it.
Yeah.
It's
right.
Yeah. The Masters.
Cool. So I think that is all our sports for today, right?
Yeah, I think so. I really do think so. I don't see anything else trending. Yeah, I don't see anything else trending at all. So
okay. Then I guess we can move on and get into some Jay. Did you know? Why not?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that they have made a marijuana breathalyzer test printed with it's a 3D printed breathalyzer test for THC.
Oh shit! Wow. I don't know. I don't smoke,
DUIs,
but I was gonna say that's gonna fuck a lot of people because
yeah.
I don't know. I don't smoke, but I'm surprised I didn't do that before.
Right.
That's kind of crazy to hear.
All right. Jay, did you know officials in India consider filling rivers with crocodiles and snakes for border protection?
There you go. There you go.
Weren't you going to do that in your other house?
Yeah, I wanted a moat.
The moat.
Smart. That's smart, bro.
Yeah.
It's hella smart. I don't need to do that here. It's beautiful out here. I ain't got no one around. Me and the animals. It's fucking beautiful.
Exactly. Jay, did you know that a once banned Mexican American tradition is making a comeback?
Which one?
Low riding.
It's banned? Oh, I didn't even know it was banned.
And like cruising down the streets and stuff, they'd be banning it, and now they're actually trying to say like with lowriders it's okay,
Cruising down the street in my 6.5.
Exactly. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Trump's Iran ceasefire rocked within hours amid reported missile drone attacks?
I didn't know.
Yeah, man. Jay, we got some Boyer news. News from Boyer. For Boyer. South Africa, Jay, makes a record arms sale of over 550 million to France.
Damn, I didn't know that.
France, Turkey, Kenya, UAE, and actually 38 other countries. So yeah, South Africa generated roughly 550 million. Pretty
They're
crazy.
making their money. Damn, I didn't know that.
Let's see here. What else we got for Jay? Jay, did you know that there was a U.S. citizen in the Bahamas who was in police custody in connection to the Lynette Hooker's disappearance?
I don't even. Never heard of any of that.
Yeah, man. This is the person who it was a Michigan woman whose husband said fell off their boat over the weekend.
Oh, I saw that story. I didn't know the name.
Yeah. Crazy,
I have
right?
no idea. Yeah.
Jay, did you know that nearly 40% of fish sold in Mexico have been substituted for cheaper species?
What?
Yeah, man, it's getting
That's
expensive.
crazy.
The seafood, they going for the the fish that are like less expensive,
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that China has just achieved an extraordinary feature, a laser with a power output of just 2 watts and has transmitted data at a speed of 1 gigabyte per second from a distance of 36,705 kilometers to Earth?
I didn't know that. Wow. It's impressive, actually.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that the SR-71 Blackbird required titanium manufacturing that didn't exist, engines that weren't ready, and solutions to problems nobody had ever solved?
I never read it.
Yep. Jay, did you know that, and this is, well, it doesn't matter to you, but did you know that Sacramento inches closer to allowing public cannabis consumption with indoor lounges?
I didn't
Pretty
know.
soon, bro, we're gonna be rolling out to the Sac Town. It's gonna be like Amsterdam and shit, Why not?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's
Let's
crazy.
see here. Jay, did you know that an Indonesian fisherman nets a surprise catch? He caught a Chinese underwater drone.
What?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Where are we headed to? Let's see here. Jay, did you know that where is this at actually? So I can tell you about this. It looks like in China there is a mining company and they are moving the rivers of an entire province to protect lakes, fish, and an ecosystem which is running out of time.
I didn't know.
Yep.
Never read it.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that the EPA administrator Lee Zeldin tells climate skeptics to celebrate vindication after law repealed?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yep. Jay, did you know that a police dog by the name of Hulk sniffs out 48 tons of marijuana in record bust in Brazil?
Damn.
Crazy,
That's
right?
kind of crazy. Yeah.
All right, Jay, did you know, let me see here, that there's a tiny folding helicopter key to, hold on, let me see what this is trying to say. It says I guess there's a small chopper, a super small chopper that the U.S. has, and it's used to rescue the U.S. aviator, which was trapped in Iran after his F-15 was shot down.
No, I didn't know. That's crazy.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that there is haunting new footage of giant squid that's revealed in Japan?
New squid, you said?
Yep.
No, I didn't know. Didn't hear that.
Damn, Jay, I got some local news for you, bro. You actually came out in the news. So this is in Placer County. I think you're in Placer County. It says that deputies in Placer County found an active pipe bomb during a traffic stop. This was Tuesday morning.
Where?
It says in Auburn.
Oh, that's far.
It's
That's
on
the other
side
side.
of the
I think.
mountain.
That's 80, right? Isn't that 80?
Yeah, that's 80. Yeah,
That's the 80 side, I think.
exactly.
Yeah. 50 over here, bro.
Oh, I know. I already know.
Because I've heard of that. I've heard of that place. Yeah, so that's the other side. Damn, that's crazy.
All right, Jay, I'm going to go over some fun fact here for you real quick. Huh. Okay, Jay, I got a map of wealth migration by state right now for the U.S. And I'm going to go over the top 5 states where people are moving their money from, like, let's say California, where, there's a lot of money, and New York. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you the top 3 states where the most of the money is getting taken out of, and I'm going to tell you the top 5 states where most of the money is being moved into. Okay?
Okay.
So top 3 states losing most money right now. You have number 1 is going to be California, 12 billion.
Okay.
New York is number 2 at 10 billion. And at number 3, you have Illinois at 6 billion.
Okay.
Okay, so you have all these 3 states losing a lot of money, losing a lot of wealth, people moving. So your top, I'll say, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna go over the top 3 states also that have the most money coming in right now.
Okay.
Top state where the most of the money is going right now, flowing, is going to be 21 billion to Florida. Florida's getting a lot of money coming in.
Well, Florida's making a lot of moves. You know that they always make moves.
Yeah, they are.
So, that's crazy.
Yep. And then your top number 2, you have Texas. 6 billion is coming in annually.
They're winning too.
And at number 3, let's see here. Number 3, let me see. I think it's going to be, 4 billion. Oh, okay. 74. It looks like it's a tie. Oh, shit. Okay, we got a tie. This is a tie between North Carolina and South Carolina. Both of them have 4 billion coming in.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll just do the top 5. Fuck it. Number 4 is Arizona with 3 billion, and number 5 was Nevada with 2 billion.
Okay.
So those are the states where all the money is moving into right now.
Makes sense.
You know what's funny? Every single state around New Mexico making like money's coming into them, and then you got New Mexico, bro, negative 93 million because of the way this state is ran, bro. It's fucking crazy to me.
That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, 93 million, it's not as bad as a lot of other states I'm looking at right here. 93 million
it's not billion.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like it's much lower. New Mexico is losing much lower amount of money than a lot of the other states I'm looking at. Literally, I think it is the state that is there's no other state that's low that is not losing. It's not losing as much money as other states.
That's because there's less people though too. Remember,
less people too.
Yeah.
3 million.
You have to think of all that stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's move on right now, and that is all your Jay Did You Know? So let's get into and move on to let's go into breaking trends and the trends for today. Jay, let's start with you. What is your first trend of the day?
What's that? Yay! You know who I'm talking about?
Yay.
Shout out to Ye, man. So Kanye, he was kind of blackballed by the music industry, remember, after all his rants and everything. So what he did, he said, I'm going independent, E40 style. He put out his album Bully. I heard it. It's pretty good. It's not bad. He dissed a lot of people on there. So I was like, oh, shit. Very indirectly. But he sold almost about 200K his first week. But he set up 2 shows for himself at SoFi, and they sold out. And we're talking he grossed over 30 million each show.
Oh, damn.
Number 1 album on Apple Music and Spotify. That's globally, by the way. And the highest grossing concert, obviously, at SoFi Stadium.
Wow.
He did all this No major label, no radio, no nothing. He did this by himself. He's winning. Shout out to Ye, because they try to cancel him. Remember? They don't.
Yeah.
You know Kanye. He's exposed a lot of the shit that's gone on in that industry. And obviously he's been through it himself. Because he was in it. You know what I mean? He even talks about
Yeah.
his mother being sacrificed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which sucks.
Right.
Because I don't think he would have ever went through that if he would have known that. But that's how the industry works. Once you're signed, you're literally signing your soul. But what Ye did was said, "Fuck all y'all. I'm not a part of any of you." He went full what's it called? Independent. And that's obviously a Bay Area thing. Everyone in Bay Area is independent. So
Yep.
shout out to Ye, man. He put up numbers, bro. Numbers don't lie, bro. And I like his new album. I thought it was good. I heard a lot of Bully, and I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't listen to anything new anyway. But Kanye's from the old school,
Yeah.
He's been out for a while. But when I heard his album, because I was like, oh shit, okay, let's hear Bully. I heard it, and I was like, all right, good album. Like I said,
When did the album come out?
Literally like maybe less than a week ago.
Oh, really? And it's a good one?
Yeah.
Bully. Okay, I might have to check that out.
Yeah, I just so with Spotify, it's so easy. I just typed it in, boom, just got the whole thing in less than a minute, and then listened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it was cool. So I heard it. I was like, damn, okay, yeah. It sounded like old school, yeah. Mixed with a little new, but obviously no major labels, no nothing. So everything is independent Kanye, which is good. I like that. It sounded good, and obviously, yeah, because everything got exposed in that whole industry, bro. That industry is so corrupt, so devil worship, baby killing, whatever you want to call it. It's ridiculous, man. The shit that I've learned over the past 3 to 5 years about that fucking industry. It's fucking gross, dude. So I respect Ye. You know what I mean? Because he was in it. And I remember what a few years ago when they tried to cancel him then, they said, fuck Yeezy, fuck this, you're everything. Remember, he's like, dude, I'm a billionaire and I can't even use my Apple Pay. I was like, what the fuck? It's crazy. And he's obviously he's gone through a lot, He still manages to take care of his kids with Kim and fucking put on his sold out shows now, and he's independent and he's making his money. So shout out to Ye, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's numbers, bro. He sold out SoFi twice in a week.
I know.
Grossing over 30 mil. He's doing numbers, and dude, there's no promo on any of that. You know that, right? I didn't even know he was coming out with an album. I didn't hear anything about it. Yeah, I didn't hear about his album. I didn't hear anything about it. All of a sudden, it's like Kanye new album got 2 shows at SoFi. Huh? What? Sold out.
Exactly.
Oh shit! And then I saw if you actually saw the videos like that people took when they were there, oh shit, that shit looked cool, man.
Yeah.
That shit looked sick. It was pretty impressive, man. So yeah, man. But yeah, so that's big news, bro. Major news right there.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, man, it's crazy how it works, because the media has everybody thinking that this guy is like one of the most hated people, not respected. He's not going to be able to sell out a show, and it's like, look what he does.
Exactly. They try to portray because years ago they were like, "Oh, Kanye's crazy," and I was like, I've always listened to Kanye. He didn't seem that crazy, and then you hear the rants he was doing, and I was like. And at first, we're talking a decade ago, I was like, I don't know if I believe him. It was like, he's kind of weird out there. And then as time goes on, it's like, holy shit, he was telling the truth the whole fucking time. Fuck. Because he was saying some off the wall shit, and he was saying shit about Jay. And I was a big Jay-Z fan, bro. I was a big Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z, Diddy, I used to listen to them ritually, that.
Yeah.
And fucking, when Ye was saying shit about Jay, I was like, damn, I wonder if he's and then stuff gets exposed, and I was like, this motherfucker was correct. I can't believe the shit I heard about Diddy, Jay, and everyone. It's fucking gross, dude. Fucking
Right.
gross. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Kanye was not crazy all them years, bro. He was actually trying to fucking put it on and let everyone know, you know?
No, definitely. I mean, you know, he definitely has done some controversial things that I wouldn't even agree with, but
What?
I've never.
What can you possibly say he did that was controversial that didn't let's say piss off the labels or like people like Jay and the bigger people? What did he do? What?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is like the way you interpret it is going to be differently because he did things for a reason, and I understand that. I
Yeah,
just like me,
exactly.
and I'm just talking about me personally in the sense of like, if I was to want to get back at like label companies and these people piss people off, this and that, I mean, like for me personally, I wouldn't be walking around with like I wouldn't like walk around with swastika type clothing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of the one part where I was just like, you know, I don't necessarily agree with that part of it, but it is what it is. I mean, I know what he's doing. You know, I mean, I understand what he's doing. So
Yeah, it's a different way to get your point across without having the major labels or like Jay or anyone come after him in a certain way, you know?
yeah, exactly,
There's no
exactly.
such thing as bad press. He always knew how to keep shine on himself, even when he was doing off the wall shit like that. You
Yeah,
know, people have always talked about, oh my God, you're wearing you remember he was wearing the Trump hat, remember? The red hat,
yep.
remember? But he's like,
I
dude,
remember.
it wasn't even about President Trump or any of that. It was just about me wearing a red hat and people go fucking crazy. Like you said, the
Right.
swastika thing. If you actually look up the swastika symbol, you realize before Hitler had that symbol, it didn't mean that, right?
Oh,
So
I
Kanye
totally understand.
knows how to push certain buttons. That's what I'm trying to say. And like that's what I mean. He knows that. He's a lot smarter than what people think he is. Because I thought he was for when he lost his mom, I was like, oh man, he went crazy in the head. Nah, like he
Yeah,
said,
exactly.
his mom was sacrificed because of shit that was going on. He believes that, and I totally believe him. When you sign to labels and shit, I believe they have full control over anything, because you just sold your soul. You know what I'm saying? You're done for.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's what I mean. He did those things on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, like oh man, and that's what I mean. He always knew how to stay in the media. You know, I remember the whole swastika thing, bro. I reported it.
Right.
Remember, he was like, "Hail Hitler" or some shit. You know, he came out with some
Right.
shit at one of his stores, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And that shit sold out. You know that, right? It sold out. Like as soon as he put something out, it sold right out. You realize that, right? That man knows exactly what he's doing with marketing, dude. Exactly
And
what he's doing.
he never went to he never so you know how he had it like he had that collaboration, I think it was Adidas, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So is he like did that like is he still selling like a lot of shoes and stuff even though he's not
No,
part of
you
them,
can't.
or how does
So
that
I
work?
told you. So this is what they tried to do. They tried to cancel him, meaning, all right, he's selling all this with Adidas. You know what I mean? Like the Yeezy and everything, because he went from Nike to Adidas, right? And
Yeah,
then, like he said, they ended up they wanted to cancel him, so they bought out his contract. They said, "Fuck this guy. We'll sell his clothing and not have him a part of it." That's what they tried to do. So
yeah,
he exposed the industry, and he was talking about all that. So he started coming out with his own shit that looked like, remember, I was like, dude, this looks like homeless shit. What is he doing? He did it on
right,
purpose because they canceled him. But it was still selling better than Adidas, all his homeless stuff. I'm not even lying to you. And then that's when he came out and you saw the swastika thing, still outselling Adidas. He did that
yeah,
shit on purpose, bro. He's a smart dude, man.
right,
He's a smart
right.
guy. You know what I'm saying? So he understands the power of independent. And that's why this past week, shout out to him for selling out 2 sold out shows at SoFi independently. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure E40 and everyone out here, like, damn, dude, that dude doing numbers and he's independent. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's very impressive. It's very fucking impressive. Not to mention he's an excellent producer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, listen to Bully. It's a good album.
Bully. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is there any like really good song that you're like out of all, like, what's your favorite song out of that album? Do you remember?
I'd have to pull it up on Spotify. I have it. It's on my Spotify. I don't remember the name. He has a few records though with he got Trav on there. You know, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And he has a couple people featured on there. You know, so.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he has for the most part, his beats are very, you know, they're good. Like I said, I like Kanye. Kanye has always been, he's always tested. He's always been an artist, you know, as well as a producer. But he always tests the limits. Let's just say, you know, he's always made good music. Always made good music.
Yeah, no, I agree. I can't say he hasn't. You know what? No, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What is your favorite Kanye song of all time?
Song? Oh fuck, oh man. Probably, and I'm gonna go old school, and it's because I lived through the same thing, Through the Wire.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, well, because he talks about his car accident. Remember, what did I have growing up? My car accident.
Yeah.
I didn't have my jaw wired shut, but I woke up in ICU like, what the fuck happened? You know, after a few days, that is. So that song always resonated with me. That one and the other one. God, he has so many. Fuck. How am I gonna pick? I'll say the one with Stacey Dash in the video is called "All Falls Down." I think.
All Falls Down.
Yeah, I think it's with Stacey Dash in the video, and it's a really good one, really good one. But he has something like that. Those are just two that's just off the top of my head. But he has so many tracks, bro. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So many tracks. Exactly. So many fucking tracks, dude. And I like a lot of the shit, honestly, that he did for Jay. Like,
that was my favorite album that he came out with. That was my favorite album for sure.
Which one? Which one?
The one he came out with for Jay. Yeah.
Watch the Throne? Oh, dude, fucking fire, bro. Fire. One of the songs, that's what I mean. But like, when I go back and think about it, I'm like, damn, man, Jay was in all that crooked shit, that Illuminati shit. And I'm like, oh, man, you know? That's what I mean. Like, it's just, like, I love, dude, that's one of my favorite albums ever. And I'm like, you know, Kanye's on it, and I'm just like every now and then I'll listen to it, but then I think about, damn, dude, he was involved. He's higher up and more involved in shit than Diddy was. Like, fuck.
Right.
It's gross to think about, dude. Very gross to think about, man. It's very upsetting, especially because, like I said, I used to go to, remember, I've been to the 40/40 club many times, dropping hella bread. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I've seen the growth throughout the years, you know, when it was like a dungeon. And then like throughout the years it just, no, seriously. And then it changed to just all glamour lights, all lit up, like chandeliers. Like, I was like, damn, man, this dude makes hella money. But, you know, he was like, you know, when he's into that extra, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean. He ain't ever going to get in trouble because he's too well connected. He's too well connected.
No, I see that. Yeah.
It's crazy because, like I said, growing up, you hear about things, and I'm like, nah, he ain't into that stuff. You know what I mean? I heard about this stuff growing up, and I was like, nah, he ain't into that. Oh, this dude's music is excellent. And then now everything gets exposed, and I'm like, oh my God, that's why he got so up there quick. It's upsetting, dude.
I know.
You know, like Kanye even said in that one song, man, the prettiest people do the ugliest things for the roads to riches and diamond rings. He's right. And that's what I mean. He was always exposing shit. If you actually listen, it's like, fuck.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I mean, man. That's why I always respected. Yeah, he always put his opinion out there. And I'm just glad he wasn't fully involved. Like I said, being that he was like best friends with Jay, he was into a lot of that shit. But I bet you that's what caused the rift. That's what caused the separation.
Yep.
Because like I said, if I'm close with somebody, and I find out, like if I'm close with you, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I find out you're doing all that type of shit, I'd be like, bro, I know you getting your bread. I'm not mad you getting your bag, but you doing some fucking weird shit, bro. Like I may have to punch you, bro. I'll be like,
Like straight
you
up.
know, like especially if I hear the shit that went on, like, you know, like through these weird parties and shit, I'll be like, bro, I know you was, if I find out you was doing any of that weird shit, I'm gonna punch you in your face, bro.
Exactly.
Like for real. And that's what I mean. Like, you know, I can't, you know, that's what I mean. That's where everything gets a little, see, I always thought it was opposite with Kanye. I thought Jay was the controlled one and Kanye was just off the wall, off the meter.
Yeah.
It was totally opposite, bro. You know, Kanye was probably like, the fuck is this guy doing? Is he serious? You know, that's exactly how it was. I thought it was totally opposite. Fucking crazy, man. You know?
Yeah, but it's kind of, I mean, you know, he got so big. I mean, when you owning like stadiums and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like you have to be connected. You can't just be an ordinary Joe. And you're, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But you look past that. Well, especially growing up, I was looking past all that. Like, damn, this dude just doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're right though. You have to be well connected. You have to be doing extra shit on the side, you know? You know.
Exactly.
Crazy, crazy shit, man. You know? But yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I know, man. It's crazy to think about. That's all. You know,
Right.
I have a Hove jersey in there, bro. I got a J jersey, my Rockefeller jersey, bro.
Uh-huh.
That shit was like a treasure to me when I got that in NY, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I love my Rockefeller jersey, you know. He didn't even like, it's got the print on it, like the number, you know, S. Carter on the back, you know, because I went to a lot of J shit. That's what I mean. Like, shit, that shit means something to me, man. And like, I'm like, fuck, man, this motherfucker was doing all that shit. And it just really pisses me off. It really does. You know what I mean? I love that fucking jersey, man. You know how many J concerts I've been to? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy to me, man. It makes me super mad. It really does. It upsets me.
I know.
You know what I mean? And I'd always be like doing that shit just like that, bro. And now I totally understand what it means too. Fuck. You know, I was just like, oh shit, Rockefeller, yeah. And now I totally get what it means. I'm like, fucking A, bro. That's what I mean. Growing up, you don't understand this shit. And then 10 years later, you're like, holy fuck, what the fuck? You know? It's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy shit to me, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's insane.
All right, guys, let's move on and get into our next topic. So, let's see what we got going down in New York. Some national news here for you guys. Let's check it out. This was trending on X today and is also the title of our show. It looks like we got Mayor Mamdani. He is walking 6 miles home for his first 100 days, and he's chatting with New Yorkers as he's doing it. So, yeah, he was sworn in as the 112th mayor. And he invoked rapper Jadakiss in his inauguration speech to pledge he'd be outside. Videos showed him in a dark overcoat greeting diverse New Yorkers like a woman from Uganda and locals planning Halloween costumes. Artist. So yeah, basically it's just showing him just walking around with people. I do have a little bit of some video I can show you of him doing that. So pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of nice, to be able to do that. Like. Let me show you guys the video here. Just him walking around.
You said with Jadakiss too?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Shout out Kiss, man. He's one of my favorite artists.
Exactly.
I like Jadakiss a lot, man.
Check it out.
How you doing, man? How you doing? Hi, guys. Hello.
What are you doing?
Hi, guys.
After.
Hello. Oh my goodness!
You said in my head when I was coming, I was like, you know what? I'm going to email him, but I was like, you can't do that. You don't know him. Oh my god! You're not gonna
No. Mama.
Oh my god! Okay, can I have it?
Yes, you can, brother.
Okay.
Just hit the bottom right, right. And you press the button.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. How you doing, man? How you doing?
All right. That is the New York mayor greeting all his fellow New Yorkers and walking his first 100 days, I guess, because, you know, he's trying to be cool like that. So why not?
Hey, you invoking Kiss by your side, you smart. You already know, because Jadakiss has a lot of respect in New York.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like, he's one of the most respected in New York, and he's not controversial like a 50 Cent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
Like, Kiss has a
Exactly.
lot of pull in New York, man. That's cool, man. I don't know much about this mayor, you know. I wasn't really all for it when I heard about it, you know, but I see the moves he's making with it. It's smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting the right people behind you, it helps.
Right. That is true. That is true. All right, Jay, let's move on and get into your next trending topic. What you got for us?
Oh, let me pull up. Hold on one second. No, oops. Wrong one. Where was I? Where's it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
You
No,
lost it.
seriously, where'd it go? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, no, it was weird. I was like, hold on, where'd it go? So Pope Leo the 14th, he was trending today. Yes.
So what's he doing?
He was with the
Exorcist
Harlem
stuff?
Globetrotters. No, but I heard about all this exorcism stuff and it scares me. I don't want to. When I see exorcism stuff, I just turn the other way, dude. You know, if it's one thing that scares me, shit like that, because now you're dealing with Jesus, God, and different entities in the fucking realm. You know that I feel like that's like, yeah, I totally turn the other way if it's exorcism, dude. That shit scares me.
Damn. Okay.
You know. Yep. Because I know all that shit's real. You're invoking different entities when you get into exorcism shit. That's scary as fuck, you know. Especially, dude, a lot of the videos I've seen, like a lot of the people will talk about, oh, that he was possessed by 22 demons. Oh, he was possessed by 308. What? That's fucking scary to me, dude. Like, no, I'm cool, bro. No thanks, bro. I turned my head the other way, dude.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
this, what he was doing, he was with the Harlem Globetrotters, and he just put his finger up, and they had the ball spinning on his on his hand.
Oh,
Kind
really?
of cool, yeah, kind of cool stuff. You know what I mean? But then that wasn't the only thing that happened. The Pentagon summoned the Pope as well. You know what I mean? And they were telling him how the U.S. has military power to do whatever it wants, and
Oh, okay.
warned that the church and the faith better take our side. So I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, man, it's kind of scary, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know what's deeper going on there, but yeah, we will see, you know. So
Yeah.
that was just what the US was talking about with the Pope, you know.
Right.
But
Right.
the better moment was, yeah, him doing the having the ball spin on his hand with the Harlem Globetrotters. That was cool.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I did show the
So
video of that as you were talking about it, so that's cool.
yeah,
You know?
for sure. But the whole government stuff, you know, that's it's kind of scary. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what goes down there, because I told you there's a lot gonna be going down in the next 2-3 years, man. Some scary
100%.
shit. Hey, there's a car going by. He knows. It's my neighbor.
No, is it Bob?
What you say?
I said you got Bob there.
No. Bob's at the beginning of the road, the private road. It's the
Well,
other
okay, it's a
neighbor.
different
Remember, I
neighbor.
have one other neighbor. Yeah,
It's a different
and
neighbor. I got
yeah, it's the only one that I know that it's the first time like I've heard like the car going by. He's probably driving
you. Yeah.
that Jeep of his. He has
Right.
a Jeep, and then he drives his tractor. I told you, drive the tractor all the way down the private road to the mailboxes to the main road.
Yeah.
He's one of those people, bro. It's just funny.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, I rarely get to hear a car go by, dude. It's rare. Kind of cool though, man. I'm not gonna lie. He perked up. His ears hurt. He's like, oh shit.
Something you don't see too often.
Never, bro. especially because they're older, so they're like, daytime people, morning,
Yeah.
daytime. They're not nighttime at all,
Right.
you know,
Right.
not nighttime at all. I'm the only one that's leaving. I don't see anyone on the road until I get to, when I'm going to the gym. I don't see anyone on the road until I get to, like when I'm leaving, like the Ville. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When
exactly.
I'm leaving the Ville and I'm on the freeway, on 50, that's when I actually see cars. That's it. I don't see
Yeah.
anyone like at the time when I'm going to the gym. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
No,
have
I
it any
feel it.
other way, bro. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's
It's
how
a
it
great
goes.
feeling. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, we'll see what's up with this Pope. Remember, we got the prophecy of the popes. Remember, there's only one thing left. One place left in St. Peter's Basilica. So
Mm-hmm.
kind of scary. That's when Judgment Day is supposed to happen after that one last thing is filled. So hey, scary stuff, bro.
It
Scary,
is.
scary stuff gonna go down in the next 5, 10 years. So, or even before that, I don't know.
Cool, cool. Let's
Yes,
move
sir.
on and get into our next trending topic. Because if we get into the Pope stuff right now, then that's another conspiracy we're going to be doing.
Yes, scary stuff. Scary
You know?
stuff. Man. Yeah, scary, scary stuff.
Yeah.
Whew. Telling you.
Cool, guys. So it looks, let's get into some other national news, some criminal type news. Let's see what's going down. Let me pull this up for you guys. It looks like we have the accused Gilgo Beach serial killer, and he has admitted to strangling 8 women. So this is Riverhead, New York. The accused Gilgo Beach serial killer Rex Humerman admitted on Wednesday today that he strangled 8 women and discarded their remains on Long Island. Marking the culmination of a case that has haunted local communities for over 3 decades. As a long-awaited court hearing Wednesday, Humerman spoke calmly about killing the women, confirming he dismembered some of the victims and bound others by their heads and legs. Humerman, a 62-year-old architect based in Massapequa, has been in custody since July of 2023, and he previously pleaded not guilty to the murders of 7 women, including 4 whose bodies were found on Gilgo Beach in 2010. As part of this guilty plea, Humerman also admitted to killing an 8th woman whose murder had been not previously charged with. Humerman primarily answered yes to questions put to him by the prosecutor and judge, and basically, yeah, he said that he did kill him. Finally, he is admitting to it. Let's see. Humerman admitted he killed all of them before discarding the remains at various locations. Humerman connected 3 of the so-called Gilgo 4 victims on burner phones and lured them with money. So that's kind of crazy how he did that. Strangulation. That's basically what it is. And prosecutor said Mazi for a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. And all Humerman confessed to killing 8 women. And the guilty plea represents the end of the case that dates as far back as 1993. Bro, hey, Jay, how come in the 90s there was always like all these serial killers, bro? I think it was the 90s that like all these serial killers were going down, you know?
Everything was heightened in the 90s, man. The 90s was my favorite. I grew up in the 90s, you know that. So, but they also, so what's going to happen with this is that he was perfecting his craft.
Yeah.
It says he only killed 8. I guarantee you later down the road, he's going to try and cop a plea and say, hey, there's a lot more bodies. You let me out sooner or whatever. He'll make some type of deal and I'll tell you where more bodies are buried. That's how it works.
Right.
You know what I mean? And yeah, like I had no idea about this serial killer. You know what I mean? So he was just 90s. Remember, right after we had the Zodiac killer. That was what, 70s, I think. And then obviously we had a couple more serials, but I didn't hear about this guy. This is crazy. What did they call him again? What was his name? Are you there? Is anyone there? I'm like, is anyone there? Let me put this on. Are
It
you
was
there?
like the Gilgo killer or something like that. I don't know.
Gilgo? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he was perfecting his craft, man, in the 90s.
Right. Right.
That's kind of crazy to think about, man.
Yep.
Heightened times, man. Heightened times in the
Definitely.
'90s, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I never heard of him, so that's crazy. You know, he made his
Yep.
name for himself though, because in order to make a name for yourself, you have to get caught. That's like you could go through history and you could be a prolific serial killer, but if you don't get caught, you'll never get written about. So I believe he wanted to get caught, but I believe there's way more victims, way more. Are you there?
Okay, we got Jake Lucharini in the house. We haven't seen him in a minute. He is asking who you
Oh
think
man,
wins the
okay.
NBA Finals.
NBA Finals? I think we're gonna see Celtics Thunder. Is anyone there? I'm playing. You can't hear me when I'm talking, right? Like,
Not,
I
yeah, I
just
hear
want to
you. I
make
hear
sure
you.
you can hear.
Yeah, I hear
Okay. Because I'm not hearing half the shit. Like when I talk, it like it goes blank. It's kind of funny. That's why I switched ears.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the C's will if they. I hope the West is lit, and I hope the Spurs take on the Thunder in like the Western Conference Finals, and they just beat each other up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. And then the C's will play the Thunder, and they'll be all tired from going through the West. And yeah, Tatum will have fresh legs, and then they win the finals again.
Cool.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's my hopes. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's not far fetched. It's not far fetched because the C's have overachieved this year. No one expected them to be the number 2 seed.
Yeah.
No one
Exactly.
expected Tatum to come back a month ago.
I
So
know.
yeah.
He definitely recovered much faster than,
Yes, than the
what he thought.
average. So that's what I mean. So to have his legs ready, fresh Tatum for the playoffs, scary. No one in the
Right.
East scares the Celtics. No one, because the Pistons are too young. They're way too young. When
Yeah.
you're that young, you have to learn. You have to learn how to lose. You have to learn the feeling of being in the playoffs. So yeah,
Right.
like I said, I think it'll be the C's against whoever makes it out the gauntlet in the West. You know, if the Spurs can come together and beat that Thunder team, great. Or the Thunder will just beat them, however it may be. But I hope they just, like I said, battle each other out, get hella tired, and then have to go to the finals.
Yep.
That's what I'm hoping for. And then when they're in the finals, they're all like beat up, like, and I'm like, yes, all right, cool. C's got
Yeah,
fresh
exactly.
legs. Take it to him, man. So
Yep.
yeah,
It's gonna
yes,
happen.
sir.
I got a feeling.
I have a feeling too, man, and I should have put money on them before the season, but oh man, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't think that they would overachieve like that. I
Yeah,
did not think
exactly.
that. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, they're getting it though. They're getting it in. That's all that matters.
Yes, I agree.
All right, so let's move on and get into Jay's last trend here. What you got for them?
Representative Tim Burchett. We're going with him. Do you know who that is? He's a representative, obviously, and I believe he's at Tennessee. And he says a member of our government has told him extraterrestrial beings have visited our planet and made contact with humans. And he also started, and this is obviously he's saying this to TMZ, by the way. So obviously more exposure to aliens, as we know, and he was also talking about programs that we've had where we've had the bodies of like aliens, but trying to mix them with humans. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't surprise me at all, actually. See, none of this stuff now surprises me because I've heard it over so many years now. So I'm like, oh, like I said, you got to prep the public for it. You put those nibbles out there a decade ago. Now it's like, oh, Doesn't surprise me at all now. So
Yeah,
I get it. I totally get it now. Yep. 3-Eye Atlas.
3-Eye Atlas.
They're here. They've been.
It's coming.
They've been here. So pretty crazy though. That that TMZ was the one to do this.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Let's move on and get into our last trending topic. Jay, I got some very sad news for you, my boy.
What?
We have a Game of Thrones actor that has passed away. Oh, very sad.
I actually saw the trend, and the only reason I didn't shout, because the only reason I didn't shout it out was because I didn't even know who he was. He was in one episode.
Oh, okay. Well, either or, this is the trending news, and it is that Game of Thrones actor Michael Patrick, he died at 35 today. Michael Patrick, he was battling neurological condition called motor neuron disease, and Patrick, known for his appearance in an episode of Game of Thrones, was given the incurable diagnosis in February of 2023. In her tribute, his wife, Naomi Shannon, said that words can't describe how brokenhearted Patrick's loved ones are by his death. The Irish native who appeared in the season 6 episode of Game of Thrones died while in hospice care. His wife, Naomi Shannon, announced on Instagram on Wednesday Patrick had been battling motor neuron disease, which rapidly attacks the nerves that control movement, so muscles no longer work and is incurable, according to MND Association. ALS is the most common form of the disease, though his family didn't reveal his exact diagnosis. Last night, Mick sadly passed away. The MND Association states that the condition leads the muscles to weaken, stiffen, and waste, potentially impacting a person's capability to walk, talk, eat, drink, and breathe. While symptoms vary among those affected, it is a life-shortening disease. So, very sad news. It's always sad when, you have somebody that, dies, especially if they've made somewhat of a name for themselves. So very sad. It is what it is.
Do you think, I say RIP to him, and it is very sad, but do you think he made a name for himself with Game of Thrones?
No,
or do you think they're just using Game of Thrones to promote it?
That's what I'm saying, because that was just like one episode and stuff. So I think they might have just used Game of Thrones to promote it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So when I saw the trend, I was like, oh shit, who the fuck was it? And then I'm like, who? And then I look and I was doing the research because a lot of people made it seem like he was the big dude, the big wildling dude, like the big dude. I was like, no way, that guy?
Yeah.
And then when I looked into it, I was like, oh, he's just a wildling, like just a regular wildling that just appeared in one episode. I was like, oh, never mind. Exactly. Yeah, so yeah, I saw the trend. RIP to him and his family, or RIP to him, and condolences to his family.
Yeah, definitely. Cool.
But yeah, because I was gonna put on Game of Thrones. I was was like, oh shit, the dude, because I thought it was the big wildling dude with the red hair. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the leader?
Yeah.
I thought he was the one that a lot of people posted that with his picture. I was like, oh shit, no way.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, it's not him. The fuck? So it's always good to look up who it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With social media, sometimes it gets very out of hand.
Exactly. We do have Kirai in the house saying hi. Just want to say hi. How you doing? What's going down? And let's get into Jay's movie of the night. What's Jay watching? Damn, I'm like lost for words right now. What you watching, Jay?
What? Oh, this is a fucking great movie.
I know. Nothing to do with this movie.
I had to put this on because it's baseball season. Baseball season. It's the best baseball movie I've ever seen, with exception to The Sandlot.
Yeah.
This is the best baseball movie I've ever seen, like without a doubt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorites ever. So I had to put it on for baseball season. Had to. It doesn't get much better than this movie, bro. The cast, the story, fucking awesome.
Exactly. Hi, Kirai.
Yes.
So this is Major League, the first one, right?
Yes, the first one, exactly.
And what is the movie about?
Basically, you have an owner, and she wants to put together a team so bad that they could be in the shithole so she could move the team out of Cleveland to Miami. So they put together this team of just has-beens, rejects, prison people, and just random people. And the coach is someone who was working at a tire shop. They put together this team of just nobodies, right? You have a few people who are has-beens, like I said. But because their goal is to finish dead last. But this team comes together with the coach, and they end up overachieving, and they end up because they find out her scheme, oh shit, that's why she put us together. She wants us to finish dead last. Fuck that. So they actually get together, and they fucking, teamwork makes the dream work, and they make it happen, and they end up, getting high up there, and then they have to play the Yankees in the playoffs, and so needless to say, she didn't get her dream of moving to Miami, and they move on to bigger and better things, which is awesome. One of my favorite movies ever, dude. Honestly, if someone hasn't seen this, I don't trust them.
Definitely,
it's one of the best movies ever for sure, dude. You know what I mean? It's crazy funny, dude. It's one of the funniest movies. One of the best movies coming together as a team. I mean, the fucking cast is insane. You know what I'm saying? So you can't lose.
Exactly.
Can't lose with this.
Exactly. What do you rate the movie?
Come on, bro. That's a Brady. It's one of the best, without a doubt, the best. I told you, without a doubt. Besides The Sandlot, this is the best baseball movie I've ever seen. Without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing compares to this. Nothing.
Definitely. Let's see here, and I guess we can do movies. Let's do Dennis Haysbert. Let's do some movies on Dennis Haysbert. Why not? He's got a nice catalog.
Wow, so random. So random.
I've been this week I've been doing random picks for you. You know what I mean? So you can so we can do some ones we don't usually do.
It's funny the part he plays in this movie too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
The part he plays in this movie is hilarious, bro. So I just think it's hilarious you chose him out of all people, But no, seriously, because he prays to Joe Boo, because his religion is voodoo. This shit's funny as fuck. All right, man. Let's see. I'm gonna say my favorite movie of his, besides this one, will be fuck, he has a fucking good ass movies. Jesus, man. Fuck. He has so many good movies. I'll go besides this one, I'll go Love and Basketball.
Oh, that's a good one.
He played a really prolific role as the father in that one,
Yeah.
And that's a really good movie too.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So, yeah.
What about underrated?
Underrated? I'm gonna go it's between two of them. 3, 4. Fuck. He's in so many movies I like, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
I'll go Breach.
Breach. Okay.
Yeah, I like the part he played in Breach. He played a good part in Breach.
Yeah, definitely. As far as my favorite movie with him in it, man, he's got a big catalog, but oh man, it's tough. It's tough. I'll go with I'll go with Mr. Baseball. Mr. Baseball.
That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie, I like that one a lot. It's not as good as this one, but that one's funny as shit, dude.
Yeah. Since you already said that one, I was like, I wanted a baseball one because I do like him in that one too.
I almost said that one. You know what I mean? But I had 2 sport movies I already chose, so I was like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
He plays a good role in that too, because obviously they're in Japan playing.
Right. Right.
That's a great movie, dude. That's classic.
It is.
Classic.
As far as underrated, just because I didn't even know he's in this movie, I'm looking at it right now. But I'll go with Heat. I didn't know he was in Heat.
Yeah, he was in Heat.
It's crazy.
It was between that, Breach, Mr. Baseball, and Absolute Power. Remember, I said I was going to choose between 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He had a small part in Heat, but Heat is one of the best movies made, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
That's literally one of the best movies, bro. Heat is fucking dope.
No, I like it too. The Heat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is our movie of the night. We are watching Major League.
Yes. One of the best baseball movies ever.
It is.
Ever.
Yeah. I mean,
A fun fact.
uh-huh.
You know where he was born, right?
Where was he born?
Mario.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mario.
He's also
That's just
yeah, and he was also like he basically became, well, not, he was already famous, but I'm saying he was the one doing all the Geico commercials, right? Because of his voice.
yeah.
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 Yeah, I remember that.
It's just funny, huh?
It is.
It would have been cool if he went to Sarah. He didn't go to Sarah.
I wonder where he went. We go San Mateo High? Or Arizona?
Yeah, he went to San Mateo High, exactly.
Okay.
San Mateo High.
Got you.
Yeah. It would have been cool, though, to be like, yeah, another cat from Sarah. Let's go.
Exactly.
You know? But no, he didn't go to Sarah.
All right, guys, let's move on and get into your crypto news for today. Let's see what's going down in the news. Currently, we have Bitcoin sitting at 70,778. It is down 1.14%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,178. It is down 3.5%. And XRP at number 5. It went back down to number 5, guys. Sitting at $1.33. It is down 3.32%. Like I told you guys yesterday, I think this whole thing was short-lived. We already got missiles being, shot right back. This ceasefire deal, I don't think it was, it wasn't meant to be. So it looks like we probably will be just headed back down to the ways we were going anyway. And we'll see from there what's going to happen. As far as your support and resistance for Bitcoin, your support is at 69.5 to 70,000, and your resistance is at 72,000 to 73.5. Ethereum, your support is at 2120 to 2150, and your resistance is at 2250 to 2300. XRP, your support is at $1.30 to $1.32, and your resistance is at $1.36 to $1.40. A quick little recap on all three, the big three, I would say. Bitcoin is still holding above 70K, confirming the breakout, but cooling slightly after the push. Price action suggests healthy consolidation above previous resistance, which is now acting as support. Ethereum remains strong above 2150, but has pulled back slightly after its recent surge. The structure still looks bullish with higher lows forming. XRP, you have cooled off to $1.33 after your recent push, showing slower follow through compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Still, it's holding gains, indicating buyers are defending the move. So yeah, guys, that is kind of the recap on what's going on there. As far as your fear and greed index, we are at 43 in the neutral, but we have gone a little bit back down. So we are kind of on that cusp of fear and neutral again, but we're like right there, So definitely, once it does hit that fear again, you guys can definitely don't be shy to buy and get that money in, because this is opportunities of a lifetime right now before you never see Bitcoin going above 100K. Not financial advice, obviously. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.41 trillion. It is down 0.85%. And your top 5 trending coins for today, number 1 is Engine Coin. That one is up 60%. Number 2 is Fart Coin. That one is down 9.65%. Number 3, you got World Liberty Financial. That one is down 7.17. Number 4, you got Tredor, which is up 29.4. And at number 5, you have PRL. That one is down 1.14%. As far as your top 5 gainers and top 5 losers for today, number 1 gainer, Gold Pump Meme. It is up 3,955 today. Then you got Pi Trump. That one is down. That one is up 1,199. Number 3, it's Hold BTC. You're up 810%. At number 4, you got Pepe AI, which is at up 574%. And at number 5, you got Trump MAGA, which is up 453%. As far as your top 5 losers for today, number 1, we got Pepe Trump. That one is down 99.7%. Number 2, we got Block DAG Network, which is down 98.95%. And number 3, we got Sora Grok. Sora Grok is down 97.83%. At number 4, we got BlackRock, which is down 96.59%. And at number 5, we got Labubu, which is down 94.19% currently. So yeah, guys, that is your crypto news for today. Like I said, I think we're honestly, like my personal opinion, I think we're just going to be going sideways for a little bit until we kind of have better direction, and we're going to see what's going to be going down with this war. Are we going to keep prolonging it or not? And if we're not, then maybe it will start going back up a little bit. But I think as of right now, we need this to have crypto dump a little bit so that we can buy as much as possible and have good investments for the future, set ourselves up. Why not? So let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be for April 9th, 2026, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, you may find yourself in a position of helping or being helped. The focus is on balance. Don't give more than you can sustain. Accept support without hesitation when needed. Taurus, you are stepping into a grounded and practical energy. Decisions made today can have long-term impact. Stay focused and avoid unnecessary risk. Gemini, a meaningful interaction or emotional connection may take focus. This could be collaboration, partnership, or mutual understanding. Then we got our Cancer. Consistency will matter more than speed. Stay committed to your responsibilities, even if results feel delayed. Leo, you may feel burdened with responsibilities. Avoid taking on more than you can handle. Delegation or rest may be necessary. Then we got our Virgo. Things may not be as clear as they seem. Trust your intuition, but avoid jumping to conclusions. Clarity will come with time. And then we have our Libra. You may juggle multiple responsibilities. Stay organized and avoid overcommitting. Balance will be key. Scorpio, you may feel drawn to express emotions or connect on a deeper level. Follow your feelings, but stay grounded. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, I kind of lost myself a little bit. And then we got Scorpio. You may feel drawn to express emotions or connect on a deeper level. Follow your feelings. I'm sorry, I just did that one. Now we had Sagittarius. You may feel stuck, but the limitation is internal. Shift your perspective instead of assuming there is no way forward. Then we have our Capricorn. A sense of calm and clarity is returning. Trust that things are aligning in your favor, even if progress feels slow. Aquarius, you may feel tested, but you are stronger than you realize. Protect your energy and don't give up now. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. You may revisit past memories or emotions. Take the lesson, but don't stay stuck in the past. All right, guys, that is your horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be for April 9th, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. So before we move on to our next segment, I just really quickly want to give you guys a shout out. Thank you so much for being here on this live. Shout out to, all the people chimed in today. Jake Lucharini, Karai. We got everybody in the house. So thank you so much. And, we couldn't do this without you. So please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And that way we can keep giving you all this, beautiful content that we do, all this alpha, that we give you guys, during our podcast Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. And now I want to move on and get into our conspiracy of the night. I know when the show is a good one because me and Jay are somewhat aligned. And tonight's conspiracy, we are going to be talking about the secret mission theory. And that is, are we really going back to the moon, or are we doing something else totally different? Let's talk about it, guys. Let's open up the conversation. That's what it's all about, is, you know what I mean, discussing these things and seeing if there could be other possibilities. Why not? So, as of right now, everybody's heard it. We're going back to the moon. We got new rockets, new missions, new technology, all led by NASA, and it's through the Artemis program. Officially, it's about returning humans to the moon, building a long-term lunar presence, preparing for Mars. But some people are asking a different question. What if the moon is just the cover story? You know, at the end of the day, the timing doesn't add up. Around the same time, global space agencies ramped up lunar missions. Astronomers were tracking unusual objects moving through our solar system. They were not just comets, not just asteroids, but objects with strange trajectories, unexpected acceleration, behavior that doesn't fully match natural models. You know, think about Oumuamua. I can't even say that. An object that entered our solar system from outside and then left. Scientists said it was likely natural, but even experts admitted it behaved oddly. And now we have the new target, 3I Atlas. You know, in conspiracy circles, there's talk about this object referred to as the 3I Atlas. It's an alleged incoming interstellar body, not widely confirmed in mainstream channels the way typical comets are, but discussed in online astronomy communities. Tracked, watched, questioned. Some believe it's just another space rock. Others say, what if it's not? And here's where everything is happening. It's, you know, instead of announcing something potentially world shifting, what if agencies use a familiar mission as cover? The moon. Safe, expected, easy to explain, but behind the scenes. The theory says missions could be collecting data on unknown objects, positioning equipment for observation, preparing for close-range interaction, because the moon gives the perfect vantage point, no atmosphere, clear line of sight, and a stable base. Now, let's go a little bit deeper. Some theorists believe that if an object like 3I Atlas isn't natural, then it might not just be observed, it might be communicated with. Now, that sounds wild, but think about it, guys. We already send signals into space. We already listen for signals. Projects tied to groups like SETI Institute have been doing this for decades. So the idea of communication, not crazy in itself, you know, it could be happening. But what's different is the possibility that contact might already be happening, you know, not just publicly. So let's ask the real questions here. If something non-human was detected, would they tell everyone immediately? Or would they study it first, understand it, control the narrative? Because something like that would change everything. Science, religion, human identity. So from a control standpoint, keeping things quiet makes sense. And let's talk about the moon as a staging point. You know, the Artemis missions aim to build bases, establish long-term presence, and create infrastructure. But us conspiracy thinkers say different. That infrastructure could serve another purpose: observation, tracking, or even preparation for something approaching. So when you connect everything, you get this, basically. A return to the moon, at the same time an unusual space object, advanced detection technology, decades of signal research, and the theory becomes, what if we're not just exploring space anymore? What if we're responding to it? So yeah, guys, you know, that's where we're at right now with this whole thing. I don't know what's happening, but I got a feeling that we're not just trying to go to the moon. We've been to the moon. As Jay and I have stated, the moon supposedly is a scary space and place, because I think we found things there. And once we did, we never wanted to go back. And that's why the flight patterns, all the calculations to get to the moon were pretty much axed. And they didn't have the data anymore, supposedly. So now all of a sudden we're going back to the moon. You know, that sounds a little bit suspect to me. So I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Maybe they will announce later, but as of right now, like I said, I definitely believe we might be just trying to see these, three-eye atlas from afar, or maybe even set up something in the moon to be able to, make sure we can take control of it if we need to. All right, Jay, we are pretty much at the very end of our show. Before we go, though, we want to leave you with one last thing, and that is Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. Jay, what you got for them today?
I'm going with Plato. A grateful mind is a great mind, which eventually attracts to itself great things. Going with that one because obviously, attitude of gratitude, being grateful, it always attracts more abundance to your life, no matter what you're going through. You should just wake up, feel blessed, and then start your day brand new every day. That's what I believe. And if you do that every day, you will start to see more things happen for you. You will start to see abundance come to you. It's just a part of, you could call it law of attraction. You could call it, God's being, however you want to call it, however you feel in your life. If, as long as you wake up and you're grateful, you're blessed, and you know that, you're grateful for everything. Everything will come
Yeah.
to you. I totally believe
Right.
that.
Right.
That's facts.
Very, very well said. And just finishing off of what you're saying, Jay, gratitude is the foundation of abundance. When you truly appreciate what you already have, you shift your mindset from lack to fullness. That shift changes how you see opportunities, how you treat others, and how you move through life. Abundance isn't just about what you receive, it's about how you perceive. A grateful mind attracts more to be grateful for because it recognizes value where others overlook it. Complaining closes doors, but appreciation opens them. Just stay thankful in every season, guys. The more you acknowledge what's good, the more good finds its way to you. And then it all works together with the universe, because at the end of the day, when you acknowledge the good, the more good finds you, then you also become a better person, and it's a full circle. And just to kind of finish off with a spiritual quote for you guys, gratitude turns what you have into enough, and enough into more. So yeah, guys, that is Jay's and mine final words of wisdom for you guys. We are coming to the end of our show, just like the movie is coming to an end. And let's Jay close it out. Why not?
Thank you so much for being here from every platform. And yeah, we will be going live later tonight. What day is today? Wednesday, right? Today, Wednesday? Yeah, so it's back, shoulder, trap day. It'll be good. Have an excellent workout later. C will be on 11:30. I'll be on like 1:30. So it'll be cool. If we don't catch you later, we will catch you tomorrow at the podcast at 8:30.
Exactly.
So have an excellent night or day, whichever part of the world you're in.
Yep. And yeah, much love and happiness. Peace out, y'all.